Hello, this is DL Nunez. I wanted to put this brief video together to emphasize a couple of things that I mentioned in my post here, which is Web2 Mayhem put to the test. The couple of things I want to review are broad match, phrase match, and a couple of things also from the web comp analyst results. If you look at the post here, uh, these are the results I got from Google about 2 days ago or so, and also from web comp analyst. And these are what to I used in my post to as a reference as far as measuring competition and what the results were, because this is directly what we're going to be up against at some particular point in time. So I wanted to show you that, and what I'm going to do is start a new one, start a new search, and show you exactly how I did that. What I did was I use Web Comp Analyst to kind of gauge how competitive the top 10 websites are going to be for any particular niche or especially keyword. So I put my keyword in here. I want the top 10 results, the top 10 websites, and I just hit the analyze competition button. Excuse me. Okay, it's starting to do its thing. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and go over to Google, and let me go over broad match and phrase match. Broad match is when you just put your uh, keyword or keyword phrase into Google and you just click search. And what happens is Google gives you the results of your keyword or keyword phrase. And here we have 30,000, I'm sorry, 30,800,000. Now, that's a pretty big number. And the reason it's so big is because what Google does is it goes out, searches the web, or searches its index, and it gives you a list of the top 10 websites and so on and so forth down the line of websites that have this combination of your keyword or keyword phrase. In other words, it's a combination of any of these words that make up your keyword phrase. So for as an example, excuse me, if we go down here to number one, you see that the word increase is right here. That matches that. The word web is here. That matches this. The word traffic is here. That matches here. Over here we have web and site. And you notice that these are bolded. That web matches again web here, and site matches here. It's not exactly in the order of our keyword phrase. And so all these pages basically have a combination of the four words that make up our keyword phrase, our search phrase. And that's why we have this large number here. Okay, now if we go over here, we have our search phrase in quotes. So let me click that. And now what you see is that we have a much smaller number, only 3,590 pages come up for our exact phrase. In other words, it matches it exactly. If you look at number one result here, we have increased site traffic web, which matches our phrase exactly. The same for number two, and it'll be like that all the way down to 10 and so on and so forth. So that's the difference where broad match is concerned and where phrase match is concerned. So let's go ahead and go back over to Web Comp Analyst. Let me move this here a little bit further down because I want to show you something here. What I want to show you is, okay, here is our, again, our keyword phrase that we did the search on. Here is the quoted results, again, like in doing a phrase match. See 3,590, 3,590. So it's the same as doing a search in Google with quotes. Why is that important? Because it gives us an idea of how many actual pages might be out there that might be competing for this exact keyword or phrase that we want to use. So that's why that's important. Um, these sites will maybe overall become more competitive because they have the exact keyword. Okay, now the top 10 here in Web Comp Analyst is going to be the same as the top 10 here in broad match. So let me move this here in broad match. Now this is important because in one real sense these are the sites that you're going to be competing against. Now why is that? It's because most people, when they do a search, they actually put whatever their keyword is or their keyword phrase is into the search box, but they don't usually use quotes. So this is what these these results are going to be, what they get back, and these are the sites that you're going to be competing against. So that's why we want to find out exactly what kind of authority or what kind of rank these sites have. So we've already determined that there's 3,590 quoted results. So if we go to backlinks, we have a column of backlinks, and each of these numbers represents how many backlinks are pointing at the individual pages. Okay, not the site, but the individual pages that come up in the rank, come up in the search engine results rank. Now this one has 232, this one has 139, this one has 17, 118, this one has 25. These two, 25 and 17, to me, that's pretty much ripe for the picking. Anything 250 links and less, that's pretty doable and fairly easy to do when you're using the Web2 Mayhem system for building backlinks and for generating traffic to your website. This column here just basically emphasizes links that are overall links that are pointing to the website. Here we have page rank, and you can see the individual page ranks for each page, and then the combined total averaged out is 4.2. And I mentioned in the post that somewhere the top end, somewhere between 3.0 and 4.0 is kind of my cutoff. Anything 3.0, 4.0 and under, that's pretty doable and fairly easy. Beyond that, anything higher than that usually is going to be somewhat competitive. It's going to not it's not that it's not doable. It's just that it's going to take more time and a bit more effort. Okay, so that being said, I think I covered the major points that I wanted to go ahead and review in regards to my post here. I will be posting more information as things develop. As of the moment, as of today, which is one day after I posted this here on my blog, I still have not been indexed in Google, but I'm waiting, and once I am indexed in Google, I will definitely add more information so that we can see how things progress, and I'm looking forward to that. Thank you for listening.